Now that you've created a new owner, we're ready to add the property information and features. Make sure in the property chooser you select that new property. Owners and homes, property name location. You'll simply go down this list to enter all of the property information. These screens, property name location, property features, are screens that are specific to the selected property. So you want to make sure you're on the correct property. On the property name/location, the property name automatically appears from the wizard. You'll enter the community/resort, property address, and the telephone number. So once you've entered, again, the community resort name, address, and the telephone number, if we click on this auto button, it will automatically populate the GPS coordinate codes so you can see where this property is located on a map in the system. Once you've completed the property name/location, again, as I mentioned, you'll just go down this list. So next is property features. Open up each panel and select whatever features apply to the selected property. For example, if I open up general facilities, I know this property, CAL 2020, has a barbecue, paved parking, and a laundry inside of the property. After selecting all of the features, make sure to click Save. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we'll continue down the Owners and Homes submenu. Next on the list for this new property is MC Specific Property Details. Under the Secure Detail tabs, in the Lock Codes box, you'll enter either the lockbox codes or the electronic door codes for the guest, cleaner, backup emergency, etc. These are going to be the default lockbox or electronic door codes for the selected property. Over here in the other box, you'll enter the alarm code, gate code, Wi-Fi network name, and the Wi-Fi password, again, for the selected unit. Here, in this white panel, you'll enter the property utility account information. So let's say we want to add the electricity bill to the property. What you'll do is select the category. We're going to enter electricity account information. So you'll select that category. In item, you'll enter account number. That way, the system will reference the account number when you're batching bill payments in the system. Enter the actual account number that appears on the utility bill, and then specify the electricity provider. Once you fill out each column, you'll make this the default electricity provider for the selected property. To do so, click on Set Default. The General tab lets you know when the property has been added. You can specify the classification of the property, whether it's standard all the way up to ultimate, the housekeeping fee that you will charge to the owner's statement. Would you like to schedule cleans for this property? If so, you want to make sure you tick this box. That way, the system automatically assigns cleans based on the departure date of each reservation. If you would like to override the default MC commission for this selected property, do you submit sales, tourist, or any other tax for this property? If not, make sure you untick this box so it does not appear on your tax reports. Is this property ready to go live on your management company website? Would you like the owner to edit the property descriptions and photos? If so, please know if the owner does make changes to the descriptions and photos, it will also alter your management company website. Enter the property's bedroom configuration, such as how many kings, how many queens, the tourist tax account number for this property, as well as the sales tax account number. Over here in property comments, this is information that you would like to keep internal for all users of your account. You can enter notes that are specific to the property, not to the owner. For example, where the router is located, or the swimming pool access code. Now we're ready to go on to inventory. For security and insurance purposes, you can create an inventory checklist for each of your properties that you manage. To add individual items, select the property, click Add New. Enter the item description, for example, a flat screen TV in the living room. Click OK. It will show your description, the property. In MC Comments, you can enter the serial number. To delete an item from the inventory checklist, select that item and click Delete. Now we are ready to go on to uploaded images. Uploaded images is if you have the Cyrus app installed on your Apple or iOS device. If you do have the Cyrus app installed, what you'll do is open up the app, select the property, and then you can upload the image. Once you upload the image, it will automatically appear here in this window. You will be able to view all uploaded images, make it visible to the owner if you would like, as well as add comments for each image. You also have the option of printing out the image. Quick Property Setup. Once you've completed all of these items for that newly created property, you're ready to complete the Quick Property Setup. In Quick Property Setup, you can change the settings for multiple properties in your system or for a selected property in your system. So let's say we want to change all of the settings or review all of the settings. What you'll do is make sure you select or tick all of these settings in this panel here. Once you've applied the view settings, all of these settings will appear here in this panel. Let's review each one individually. Here in the general part, you'll select a property. We'll look at CAL 2020, the newly created property. You can change how many bedrooms, enter in the configuration, bath, sleeps, etc. Now, if we scroll over to the location, you'll specify the community, the tax location. It is very important that you specify the tax location so the system can automatically calculate the taxes for each reservation in the property. Website settings. Would you like to show the selected property on your website? If so, would you like the guest to create quotes? Would you like to show the rates? And would you like to show the availability? You'll just select what's applicable. Just like in MC-specific property details, would you like the owner to edit the property details? Housekeeping settings. Would you like to force housekeeping for every departure for each property? The housekeeping fee that is charged to the owner on their owner's statement? And the default cleaner for the selected property. Auto Add Empty Clean, also known as a long vacancy clean. What the system will do if you tick this box, after X amount of days, the system will automatically assign a clean to the default cleaner of that property. For example, the guests are checking out on November 20th. The unit has been empty for about 20 days. After the 20-day mark, the system will automatically assign a clean to the default cleaner's cleaning report. For the Auto Add Empty Clean function, the system automatically creates a refresher clean for the selected cleaner. Do you submit monthly taxes for this unit? If so, tick the box and enter the owner account amount. Do you charge owner booking fees? If so, tick the box and enter the owner booking fee that you charge for the selected property.